Yeah, we
We up.
live.
We up.
We live.
Can you hear me okay? Does my voice
Oh,
sound
oh no, you're fine, brother.
everything
I hear
good?
you loud and clear. I don't have
Perfect.
no complaints. I'm
Perfect.
waiting for
Perfect.
IG to stop being a little bitch. Okay, cool.
IG is terrible, dog. They have been put it like this. I like if Instagram gets to a point where they're like, oh, you need to pay for a badge. Nope, we're not. Nope, no sir. No
no,
sir.
no, nobody, not at all. Do you have a question for this? Because
No, do you have one?
I have one. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
my question is, off of the celebration and the happiness that we saw from Zack Sabre Jr. winning the G1, is there what moment in your life would you say was like you're winning the G1, like your accomplishment?
Ooh. To be on my first book, because when I actually had that shit in my hands, I was like holding, I was holding it like a trophy. I was like, mwah.
Hey,
yeah.
hey,
That
as you
was
should.
yeah, that was a G1 level moment for me. So yes, yeah, I'll go with that one.
I love that. I love that because that is a hell of an accomplishment. I will say, just at the moment, it is the promotion that I got at my job because even though it was definitely my fault, so I kind of felt like Naito. Like it's my fault that I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it done because I was doing a process wrong. But once I found out what I was doing wrong, the first time I did it, I got it, and then I got the joint, and I was happy.
You see right there when you said that you felt like Naito, you actually got the job done, and you got it done in the first go around.
Ooh,
So
ooh, ooh,
don't you
ooh.
ever compare yourself to that. Oh,
Oh man,
thank you,
Mika, what's up?
homie. Yes. Yeah. No, you are a winner, and you actually are a champion, and
I appreciate that.
you have not sucked in the last year.
Hey, yo, we just gonna kill Naito like that? That's what we did.
Hey, bro, yo, done with love.
Mm.
Here's this thing. Here, listen to this. Check it. Right? Have you ever noticed that like our Japanese favorites, like when they fall off, they fall
off hard.
Man.
Yeah. Like there's no gradual slow decline. It's like driving cliff.
Look, God rest his soul. I remember the final year of Misawa. Ooh.
It was rough.
Man, shit was sad, man. Like it was like you just steadily like you could just tell like his body just wasn't where it should have been. You know what I mean? Like truthfully, he should have retired 3 years prior to when he passed away. Naito should have probably retired maybe like 10 years ago.
I knew you was gonna say something out of pocket, bro. I was like, come on, man.
I'm sorry.
Hey, you know what I'm looking forward to though? The 30th, when we get to see our faves,
man,
in DC.
Our first New Japan show.
Our first New Japan show, and we are getting treated with excellence.
Oh man, look, the fact that that we get to see Tanahashi, like, it's not gonna be good, but we're gonna see him.
Floor seats, baby.
Oh, we got floor seats.
We on the floor, baby.
Oh. They gonna see me on TV doing the CEO dance. CEO, let's go. Yeah, victories. And on that note, let's start the show.
Let's go. Hey. And welcome everyone to the 173rd volume of the Black Guy Wrestling Podcast. Yes,
We are
indeed.
here. Yes. It feels like the 170s is moving along nicely.
Quite nicely. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Doesn't feel like we in the abyss of the 160s. So that's always a good feeling.
Yeah, we was there for a little bit. But yeah, coming in first, it's your boy Solo Nolo Green.
Coming second and last, your boy Zack Sabre Jr. in the building.
Hey.
Giving you my flu game because the allergies are winning.
Yeah. Hey, dog. Yo, I'll carry you off the court, bro. I got you.
Thank you, bro.
Got you.
Thank you. We're here to do it. Peninsula Heat.
Yeah, you know what it is. Shout out to DMac and Chaz out here on assignment doing their thing.
Good brothers.
We'll see y'all.
Yes.
At another time.
Yes.
But minus your allergies. How you doing, brother?
Hey, man, we're good, man. We're up. I'm out here trying different things. I got the bandana on today.
I'll see you.
Got the Ron Bass Stan Hansen shirt on today. Got the water on deck. Yeah, I'm feeling good, man. I've been watching nothing this weekend but GTA videos. Because, I'm not a gamer, so I don't really play games anymore. So I've been watching, the mods people be making. Shit is
ridiculous.
People have a lot of time on their hands.
A lot of time and a lot of creativity. And time and creativity can make very awesome things and also very wild things.
Luckily, this is on the good side. They're incorporating AI voice and everything. It was a madness. Wow. Yeah, it was a lot.
They're going hard out there.
Deep.
Okay, shout out to them.
Deep.
I'm just patiently waiting for GTA 6. That's all I want.
What 2027?
It's next year. It's next year.
Sure.
At the end of next year, bro. I believe the same way I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe that it will drop next year.
We've never really talked about Joe Hendry up here before.
We haven't. We've for whatever reason we have not talked about Mr. Joe.
So do we really believe in him?
I mean, I feel like I have made my belief in Joe Hendry known. You ain't shit, Chaz. That's fucked up, but it's okay. Why is that? What is up with this negativity today?
It's not negative. Is it negativity or is it realism?
I would go with negativity because we actually saw a trailer, so I believe that it's actually gonna happen.
You think you saw a trailer?
Ouch!
That was AI.
That was AI.
Yeah, that's what that was.
Hey.
Yeah, no, look, I'm all for Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry is a fellow countryman in the same city. Yeah.
Is he trying to say it's the same city?
It's the same city, yes.
Oh, really? Oh man, I didn't know it was that deep. Shout out.
Yeah, Joe is not too far from where my mom grew up at. Yeah, I would not even be surprised if there's people in the neighborhood who know who Joe Hendry is outside of wrestling.
You gotta support the man's then. Gotta support. So you believe, right?
No, I don't.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, hey, it was worth a try.
Scottish LA Knight is good. He is effective. You know what I mean? He serves a purpose. Joe Hendry is the embodiment of professional wrestling when you need a phenomenal character.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
That song is fire. I will admit that.
Hey, dog, he got it. He's ready for it. But we wanted to get laughs out before we talked about something sad.
Oh yeah.
The sad. Hey, y'all just negative, bro. But sadly, what was it? A couple days ago, the passing of Alpha Anoy, passing of the brother of Sika, the uncle of Roman Reigns, passed away peacefully. But yeah, man, that's that is crazy that they both transition, like not that far from one another.
7 weeks apart. 7 weeks apart.
Look,
the Ananoe family, I think I said it on Twitter, is the greatest wrestling family of all time. Like at this point, it's not even up for debate. Yeah, like we're talking about decades of main eventers, a full roster of Hall of Famers, WWE champions, WWE tag team champions, intercontinental champions. Their life, literally, their bloodline is in professional wrestling. So Alpha and Sika, man, like they're the patriarchy. They I butchered that word terribly.
Patriarch. I got you.
Thank you. But they are very much like the foundation of that family. So, you know what I mean? It's tragic, but luckily they were surrounded by loved ones. Even down to like the people that Alpha trained. Like he trained so many guys that we see on TV today, gave so many guys their first break. The only reason why the Wild Samoan wrestling school is closed down is just because he couldn't do it. And it just closed down this year. You know what I mean? Like even in poor health.
So. Oh, they just closed down this year?
This year, yes, sir. So yeah, man, they are a rest in peace to Alpha, man. We the game became better because of the Ananoe family.
Absolutely. Like you said, they paved the way. They're the greatest wrestling family out here, and they definitely left the wrestling world way better than it was. So,
do you have a favorite? Yes, I mean, rest in peace, rest in peace. Just to lighten the mood a little bit, do you have a favorite member of the family?
Do I have a favorite? So when I was a kid, my favorite was always Yokozuna, man. That was my man's. Yeah, I was sad how they did my man's WrestleMania at one time.
Which man, with bitch ass Terry.
Yeah.
I was always fond of the head shrinkers. I was a huge head shrinkers fan. Fatu and Samu. They were just, like, even when I like dove like a deep dive in like their NWA stuff before, when they were the Samoan SWAT team and they would come out to the Michael Myers theme. I thought that shit was dope.
Cold.
Stone cold, man.
That's a dope interest to come out to, for real.
It is, man. It is. Yeah, man. They're just like top tier family, man. So rest in peace to Alpha. Rest in peace.
Absolutely. You want to do something that we usually don't do?
What's that?
You want to start with AEW?
Okay.
That's funny, bro. But nah, couple things. All In is next Sunday, actually.
Yes.
So we get to watch the show and then record literally hours later.
The beautiful thing about pay-per-views in other countries is you get to watch it in the afternoon and then go about your business.
Yeah, man, that's what I love.
Now, have they beaten last year's attendance record?
If they have, I haven't seen them say anything.
Damn.
Because I feel like if they did, they would have said something. Or unless they try to do like WWE does and just wait until the night of and say it.
And then lie about the numbers.
I mean, it's wrestling, so would it really be like that surprising out of here?
No, not at all. It's just one of those like I know they've done. I think the last thing I saw is they were on track to 50,000, but that was like a month ago.
Oh yeah, I think they'll come close again.
And I believe what they're going up against is 72,000 from last year, which once again, the comparison of AEW 1 year ago to where it is today, man, I feel it's like a night and day company. Wouldn't you say?
I mean, you had a lot. There is, I think they like going into All In last year. and going into All In this year, the main difference to me is that it seemed like they had like a route, a vision last year of what they were. Even though All Out was literally like what, like a couple weeks after All In, it looks like they had like a plan going into it. To at least to me, to this one, like they have like good storylines going into it, which we'll talk about shortly. But I just feel like there's not like a overall plan as it was last year.
We've been talking, or at least I've been saying for the past couple weeks that just AEW they're not there anymore. And I just say that with the thought process that I want AEW to succeed because it's healthy for the business, it's healthy for the game, right? But AEW, even going into a big pay-per-view like that, they just announced that they're doing All In next year in Dallas.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Stateside, baby.
Yes, sir.
Gonna be hot as hell.
Oh, and it's in July too.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
At least in London, it's probably gonna be a nice 65 degrees high. You know what I mean? Something cool. But
not here.
It does feel that AEW needs to hit a home run with this show. Just on the strength of like little by little, like they're going backwards as opposed to forwards. If that makes sense. Like this show needs to strike in order for it to be keeping them in the front line of like being the alternative as opposed to being like the company that just can't get it. Yeah, the company that just can't get it right.
I mean, I don't think they're like light years away from doing such things. And I know you will be an amazing host, Mika. That is your town. You already know everything to do out there. But yeah, I don't think they're like far off. I just think they really just need to like pull triggers on things and not be gun shy and just have a more solid like plan. That's all.
My brother, Chad Law.
Hey, shout out to the Ringside
Club. Shout out to them for that 100th episode. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? This past Thursday. Shout out to Chad, Ayo, Boogie. Shout out to the whole team, man. But yo, what do you think? What do you think AEW needs to kind of get back to where they were like a must-watch program? Because think about it. They got Mercedes, they got Swerve, they got Will, they got Okada. Like they have a roster, but like, what do you think is the thing they need that will take them to the next level of them being a successful promotion?
I think my a new champ. That's hilarious. Even though I don't want to like hate, I'm not gonna hate on the man too much, but I actually have enjoyed his reign. It's just I just don't like him as the person too much. But nah, I feel like if you strike when the iron is hot, when you know you have something cooking, like one of the biggest fumbles to me is Orange not going to be like a main event person when he was one of the hottest people in the company easily when he was international champion. And then you had the great storyline of him breaking down, getting hurt and like still being a fighting champion. But then after he finally loses, what the perfect thing would have been for him to like go away for a little bit. And then the pop he would have got when he came back and then him eventually challenging for like the big belt, I feel like would have been like a great starter for it. But the man came back like a couple weeks later, like nothing happened.
Like nothing happened. So
won the belt back.
And then did nothing on those of that.
Oh, yes. That's another weird thing that we need to get rid of.
I think a lot of like what like Chad saying, Meek saying, like the emphasis on the stories. I think that's an important thing. Like, for example, as we'll talk about, like the Mercedes Britt Baker feud just feels cold. Like it started hot, then the suspension happened, and then now it just feels like it's
just there.
It's just there. Yeah. Like, you know, you and me, we've talked about them just not pulling the trigger, but them not pulling the trigger, like, is like I said, they're not gonna be number one, but that should not stop you from trying.
Absolutely, I agree 100%.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel just that they're not doing enough to make their people feel important in that sense, right? Even like the little thing. I think I saw. I think it was Bully Ray, and I never agree with Bully Ray on anything, but yeah, it was the graphic of them, the match listing for Norfolk, and they had the poster up, and they had Swerve against Yuta, but Swerve was like at the I think the third line. In my opinion, your world champion should be, if not the focal point of your poster, or at least have the emphasis that he is your world champion. Like, he's your world champion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, so it may not, like, from people may not see it consciously, but subconscious, you're thinking like, oh, he's just another person in the roster. I don't need to see what the thing above him says. Like, if I got to lean in, no, that is your world champion.
And he closed the show, so why wouldn't he be the top billing of it? He was your main event.
Let me see what Nick Nemeth said on Busted Open Radio. Said it best on Busted Open Radio about how he watched this past week for the first time in years, and without knowing what was going on, he was able to play catch up via all the packages. That's exactly why I'm starting my AEW watch at All In. I have no clue what's going on. These are all. They, for all I know, they could be doing all the things that I'm criticizing them on. I have no clue.
They're not. They're not. I've watched it. The only thing I haven't watched is just this week because I was out doing stuff was Rampage and Collision. I've watched every other show leading up to it though.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So
what's this card looking like, man?
Man, we got. You know who's on the pre-show because
first,
what they do.
First,
what's up?
I would like to put on great emphasis that Chaz will be losing his BGW title.
Oh, absolutely. Easily.
I hope he is clutching his belt and accolades, and he can kiss that goodbye.
When do you win it at SummerSlam?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nah, that just gotta go. Then he got to defend it again, or somebody has to defend it again for Berlin Jake. But for the pre-show, we have Chris Statlander and Stokely Hathaway versus Willow Nightingale and Tomohiro Ishii.
Oh, that's on the pre-show?
That is on the pre-show. The winner of the match gets to pick the stipulation of the match at All Out with Nightingale and Chris Statlander.
So we're going for Statlander, right?
I mean, I want Willow to win, but she not go. Her team's not going to win.
No faith. That's crazy.
Because it does. It's not that I don't have faith. I just feel like this is the
pre-show. Like, the pre-show don't count. You can go for Willow.
But I want Willow to win, but I'm just saying for storyline purposes, in their feud, Willow is up is already up, and she's won. She won the first match they had. Then she won the match in the Owen Hart tournament. And then Chris Statlander won the match by nefarious means the last time they wrestled. So I'm going to assume that Chris Statlander and Stokely are going to somehow win this match. And like you said, Stokely's going to get the pin on Ishii. And then they get to pick the stipulation, which would probably be something very violent.
I just would like to once again reiterate that you could definitely pick Willow. Like, there's no consequence to you not picking Willow.
Okay. If we're going like that, then I'm gonna pick Willow just to pick Willow. But I don't think
the fact that I had to tell you this lets me know what kind of fan you really are.
Ooh, buddy. You're not there. Man, I am hating this very all these shots that are so inappropriate.
Don't mind me, man. It's the medicine.
It's okay. I understand the hate is fueling you right now.
Yeah, that's
it's getting you through the show.
No, yeah, I mean stat Stoke wins. They got to do a street fight at all in All Out.
Queens of the street fight.
Got it, yeah.
Both of them, especially Willow. That's how her feuds end.
She got a power, like Willow got a power bomb stat off of like the entrance ramp.
Ooh.
Right through the table, man. Like we gotta see violence from them ladies. And they bring it every time. So yeah, I'm 100%.
Falls count anywhere, bro.
What is the probability that Stokely hits a 450 on Ishii?
The probability that you will feel better at the end of this show.
That's enough of Willow and Stat after their final single.
Damn, you ain't feeling it no more. I mean, I'm not mad at it. They can wrestle. They can wrestle for a little bit longer, but one of them got to go do something. Rack the Rampage. Damn. What did Stat later do to you, bro?
That's insanity, man.
What else? We got for the main show. We have Timeless Tony Storm versus the Glamour.
That's on the pre-show?
No. I said the main card. I said the main card.
Ooh.
No, they only got one pre-show match as of right now.
I felt better for that. I was about to be like, bro.
Nah. The best feud and storyline on this entire show.
So this is where the predictions begin.
Yes.
So you can't speak from the heart.
Oh no, I'm going.
Mariah May is winning this match.
Mariah's winning.
Tony Storm has had a phenomenal run as AEW Women's Champion. But it's the time. Mariah has done everything she has needed to do to position herself as a heel champion that can definitely run with the division. I think that they have Mariah May wins this match. They probably have another match at All Out, and then I think that's coming to an end. But yeah, just Mariah's absolutely killed it since she's turned heel. It's going to be great to see her get the win in front of her family and friends, and it's just time. Tony has held that belt for too long.
Yeah, I'm not even going to say too long. I just think it's time for Tony to lose it, because Tony has been an amazing champion during this run. She has done her thing, and this is coming from someone who was not the happiest about her defeating Sheeta for that belt, even though I totally understood the reasoning, because that gimmick was red hot at the time, and we had stories to tell. So
you mean they actually pulled the trigger?
Yes.
Oh, wow,
absolutely.
So they know they know to do it.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, when white women involved.
Over under Jamie Hayter returns.
Ah, man. I feel like it's a really good chance. So I'm gonna go with 65%.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with 65.
I'm gonna say 85. 85. Okay. 85. She makes an appearance.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to say shit, because she missed Wembley last year, like a little bit before it, and it'd be perfect for her to come back. Next match is the match that I don't give a damn about, sadly, because I do love one of the competitors. Will Ospreay versus MJF for the American Championship.
Let's talk about it. Will is a bitch.
This iteration of Will Ospreay,
I have never seen such a weak-minded individual going into a feud. Do you know all my goats have killer instincts? They get the job done. You know what I mean? Bret Hart damn near put Steve Austin into submission obligatory to win a match. Sting bodied up Hogan with a bat to win a match. Have you seen the things Kobashi did to Misawa?
I did.
The man created the burning hammer to get a win, and it wasn't even for a title. That was
Just
a tag team match. A tag team match.
Oh, man.
Even Kenny was getting shit done. But I'm sorry, I don't want to hurt nobody's neck. You're a weak nigga, man.
The crazy thing is, he was all about this killer instinct. The second match with Kenny at Forbidden Door, he was all about it. Then he has one little incident with future retired wrestler Bryan Danielson, and now he can't do it no more. He needs to do it.
How do you not have the killer instinct for a world title match, but you're probably going to hit it in a mid-card title and on MJF? So you mean to tell me you see MJF more as a threat than you do the world champion?
He ain't got the killer instinct. That's all. It's gonna take. I guess storyline wise, it's gonna take MJF to like push him over the edge for him to finally be like, I need to hit this on him and send this man to God to get him out of here. Because he needs the hate to be fueled. Not enough just because he was the champ. He could have been the world heavyweight champion. That wasn't enough incentive. He needs hate to go through his body to go put someone through that Tiger Driver.
So the world title is not motivation enough
for you. Not to him at the time. Not at the time.
I'm gonna go with Will. Huh?
Oh no, you good? Go for it.
Yeah, I was saying I'm gonna go with Will because it'd be kind of wild if he loses to MJF at this event.
I mean, I would have put it past him that Will loses, but I'm gonna pick Will.
Hear me out. Hear me out though. What if MJF retains via interference from a debuting Michael Oku?
Ooh. Get a little upset. He's like, you ruined my title shot. We supposed to be boys now.
And then and then Oku becomes an American turncoat.
Oh, stop it. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't align that man with him. Called him a crackhead, bro.
A crack baby.
Crack baby, my bad.
Yeah.
Crack baby, even worse. Nah, dog. We can't do that. Nah, we don't want none of that. I don't want no black man aligned with this guy.
At all.
MJF is the worst, man. I am so tired of seeing this man on my TV. I'm tired when he opens the show. I'm tired when he just shows up and does any little anything, because it doesn't be good. It's not inspiring. It doesn't make me want to watch the match. It's just annoying and racist dribble edgelord bullshit every single time. It doesn't get over. It's just little shit to try to get little pops here and there.
Yeah, I mean, that's all MJF has ever been. Like, it's the little quirks to pop the crowd. You know what I mean? Like, it's for a certain audience. And I don't even think that audience is good, right? You just like, ooh, no, dog. Like, that's the problem with a lot of fans. Like, people to be too scared. They be telling the wrong wrestlers that they suck.
They tell that motherfucker he sucked every single day,
every time.
You ain't never got to abstain, especially if it's about hate. We all about hate here.
That's how we've made it this long.
That's how we made it this far. Pure hate. Next, a match full of hate.
So wait, you said Will, right?
I did say Will. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Darby Allin versus Jack Perry for the AEW TNT Championship in a coffin match.
I think this has the ability to be match of the night. Mm-hmm. I think both men they do have something to prove. That new version of the TNT title is fucking hideous.
You don't like the misery
You know what that shit
the
reminded me
ministry
of?
title, because that's what it looks like.
You remember what Evil used to do with the title?
Yeah, the ugly bullshit.
Yeah. Garbage. That's what it reminded me of.
Hey, bro. So I saw it and I was like, "What the heck?" I thought it was something wrong with my TV at first when I saw or on my phone screen because I didn't see it on TV. I was looking like, "What the hell is this shit?" And I was like, "Oh, this is a new title." I like how they. One thing I do like how they have like custom titles. Not all of them hit, and that's okay. Shoot or shoot. You got it. Sometimes you got to make it work. But I don't 100% hate the way this belt looks. It's just not the most visually appealing one. That's all.
Do you think this match is will tell you everything as far as like both of these men's pecking order in the company? Because I feel like this is an important match for both of them.
What do you think is more important for? Because I think it's more important for Jack than it is for Darby.
Darby can be put in positions to be a challenger for the world title. I think it was Chad that said like he could see Darby winning the world title by the end of the year, which that's not out the realm of possibility, right?
Absolutely not.
I agree. I think this match is important for Jack Perry. Just think about it. It was just 1 year ago that Jack Perry was getting faded up in a locker room.
Yeah.
In the same, like
he got handled a bit.
In the same stadium. I know that PTSD is going to be crazy when he.
Oh no, he's good. He ain't gonna see. He don't have to run away from no Pepsi can, no nothing. He chilling.
He gonna be walking in that same area, heavy breathing.
Nah, man. I think my man's Jack is gonna bring it. I think Darby's also gonna bring it. But I think Jack Perry is the most. It's a more important match for him. Because to me, Darby losing here, that isn't like this. I don't think it really damages him at all. Like he can just move on and go do something else. Jack proving everything over the past year of when he went to Japan, when he's been doing this gimmick and coming back to return to all of this. I think this is just a culmination of him like just proving that he is that guy. Mm-hmm. And this is when he like proves it and he just closes that casket on Darby and just goes on about life.
My man, what's going on? What's happening? Let's see what we got here. Jungle Jackoff has ruined the TNT title. I don't want another Darby title run, but at this point, we at least know Darby and the belt will get TV. We'll get TV title. I think Jack can do it. I think Jack can.
Yeah.
I think Jack can prove. If Jack can't provide an excellent performance, and that's not even to say that he's had terrible performances this year. I think out of everybody with the whole elite storyline, I think it's beneficial for him to completely get away from them. And I think he could stand on his own.
Yeah, he could just be a one of the biggest heels of the company without the elite.
Whoa. You said one of the biggest heels.
Oh,
slow your roll there, buddy.
Oh man, for real? We just go hate. We not doing that.
Slow your roll.
Nah, dog. You know what?
He could be a great seventh.
Nah, dog. You know what? Mark my words. He going back. Let's see. What's this? Today it is August.
Today's the 18th.
No. I'm trying to think of a timeline. What's Wrestle Dream?
September. Or no, October.
By World's End, he'll be a top 2 heel in the company.
Top 2?
Top 2, baby.
Who's number 1?
Top 2. Shit, fuck it then. He number 1, baby. I was trying to just give him 2. He gonna be number 1. I now believe
You put him over Christian?
Ooh, yes, because that's my take. That's my take. Nah.
So you only standing on principle, but you don't believe it.
Nah, I got it. I believe in it. I believe in the words that I say.
So
just like I'm gonna be right later. When we get to talk about a certain match, you get to come home to my side.
That is the clip that you think Jack Perry is a better heel than Christian Cage.
I said he will be. I didn't say that he is right now. I said by the end of the year.
I'm spinning it that you think Jack Perry is a better heel than Christian Cage. I mean, if Jack Perry learned from Christian, so it makes sense.
Exactly.
But no.
Yo, eventually he's gonna get that get back, and it's gonna be great.
Get back on who?
Christian.
Bro, they're never gonna run that block again.
You don't think they're gonna come back to it?
Nah.
Ah, man.
Nah.
Come on, heel versus heel. Who's the biggest asshole in the company?
What's the next match, man?
Ah, man.
Because you out here, your AEW takes are terrible.
Hey, I'll be right though. Mercedes Moné versus Britt Baker for the TBS Championship. Oh man, my man just nodded. I'm
looking forward to seeing Mercedes.
Yeah, I am looking forward to seeing Mercedes. We get to actually see her in person on the 30th. That's gonna be dope. Like you said earlier in this pod, this match started out with a bang. We were all interested. I believe it was the first match announced for All In, and we were all looking forward to it. I don't know if we can 100% give blame to the suspension of why this match is cooled off, but I'm gonna blame both of them personally.
Okay.
Yeah, because as we all know, Mercedes is not the best when it comes to talking and doing a promo. It's not her strong suit. She can get by, but that is not. She's not one that's gonna get you like excited for like a match. And if she doesn't have anyone there to bounce off of, and she got to come up off it by herself, you're probably not going to get as excited for the match as you probably would have if Britt Baker actually showed up and was able to be there. But suspensions should happen.
Do you think that you think this is one of those type of matches that it probably just shouldn't happen, but because of who both women are, it was like, oh yeah, let's throw them together. Like, do you feel like they could have held this match off?
They definitely could have held this match off because the match that you had earlier this week on Dynamite with Sheeta and Mercedes would have been a much better All-In match than this match. Mm-hmm. Like I'm like disappointed that they wasted that match on a Dynamite. Unless you're just gonna build something to it, but I know they're not. Yeah, I was trying to be optimistic, bro. But I just think that match would have been much better suited for your biggest card of the year, more than Britt Baker and Mercedes, because that match ain't about. Well, what are we really expecting from the match? Like, because I know some people probably thought the lead up to it at least would be dope, but we haven't even gotten that. So they disappointed with the lead up, and now probably even going to disappoint even more with the actual match that happens.
Well, it's like you said, like I think the design was to be the build up to the match will definitely be better than what they produce in the ring, because they have not produced the build up well. Now it falls on, they have to have a good match, right? And keep in mind, we're talking about one of the best when it comes to Mercedes, right? And when she is motivated, Britt can give you a serviceable match, right?
Mm-hmm. Is she motivated? Woo, man. You hear them crickets?
Hold on.
You hear them crickets?
Hold on. What level are we gauging her motivation?
I put it this way: is she her versus Thunder Rosa motivated? Exactly. No.
She hated Thunder Rosa.
I need her to hate Mercedes and do well.
You know what? This I agree.
Yeah.
I definitely believe the chemistry between the two of them is not there. I do think that this will be the final opportunity for Britt Baker to prove a lot of people wrong.
To beat the allegations?
She has a lot of allegations to beat. She damn near on Tessa Blanchard level at this point in her career. Like, that's the only thing missing from Britt Baker is that she has not called anybody the N-word.
Yeah.
Publicly that we know of.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I mean? Could we get a CM Punk Jack Perry type essence backstage between these two? I think if any match would have that energy, it'd be this one right here.
Oh, that's your bet for the night?
That something is going to go awry backstage? Absolutely. It's tradition.
That'd be a dope tradition, though.
Somebody just get choked out?
Yeah, so every All In, someone just gets on the floor.
Do you like Sasha with Camellia?
Not really.
Is it
like I like Mercedes. I enjoy Mercedes. When she wrestles, I'm usually locked in. But when she's just kind of doing everything else, then I'm not all that interested in it.
I'm going to ask you a question. And keep in mind, this is just your opinion, right?
Okay.
Because you're not her. So you can't say. Do you think that there is some regret on Mercedes' behalf that she is not in WWE?
No, I don't think there's any regret. I personally don't feel like there's any regret from her because her reasoning for leaving WWE is still valid. And I don't think it's been like she's had like a terrible time since she's been gone. She just got she was doing her thing in New Japan where she was definitely the number one person, and they were building a women's division, and then she got hurt. And then once you get hurt, that takes you out the game for a while. Ain't much you could do about it. And then she came back, and it hasn't been hitting on all cylinders, but and as I previously stated, it hasn't been hitting for me. I haven't really enjoyed it too much, other than when she wrestles. To me, as long as I feel like if she wrestled more, I probably would like the reign more. But I also know she ain't about to be wrestled every week. That's not about to happen.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah. Do you feel like she is a regret?
I feel part of me believes that while I agree that her leaving WWE was valid, I do think she would have absolutely reaped the benefit of the new regime behind her.
Oh, without question.
You know what I mean? Like from a marketing standpoint, right? Like they just had the what was the convention they had in New York? The Fanatics. You know what I mean? Like I can absolutely see her being a part of that and having the sellout booths and stuff like that. And all the things she is already doing, I just feel like we'd be more ramped up in the new regime. Mm-hmm. But obviously things happen. That's not the case. In ring wise, I think she is still doing great work. She's still incredible. I just don't think I would have put the Renegade Twins with her as opposed to Camellia. Mm-hmm.
I believe one of them is hurt, I think. But yes, that would have been a perfect pairing.
That doesn't mean that both of them, one could be more like the one that's hurt could be more of you don't touch her, while I believe it's Robin, the one that's still wrestling, she could be the one that like does like the dirty work.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I feel you.
So from a presentation wise, they still could have both. Just one does the work, while the other kind of like hey, more the security.
Like how they did Dakota for a while when she was coming back.
Yeah.
I got you. I understand. We both picking
prediction is Mercedes.
Yeah, okay, Mercedes. The next match is the Casino Gauntlet match for a future AEW World Championship, and all they have right now is Orange Cassidy, and we know hella other people will be in it.
The winner of this match gets a shot at All Out, correct?
It doesn't necessarily say All Out. It just says a future World Championship match.
Then I'm not making a prediction.
I feel you. I'm still going with Hank. I was going to just say Hangman. That was going to be my pick.
I'm going to actually go with
Ricochet. I mean, it doesn't have to count, but it's whatever.
My pick is
Who did you pick? Ricochet? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This when Ricochet makes his return? Debut?
Yes.
Debut? I got you. Last chance match for the FTW Championship. Hook versus Chris Jericho. If Hook loses, he can never challenge for the FTW Championship as long as Jericho is the champion.
You know what? I don't even care about winning the BGW title. I'm not predicting this. I don't care. I don't care. I can really care less. If this is the match that causes me to not win the BGW title, I don't care.
It wasn't meant to be.
Yeah. I'm not predicting this match. I will not be watching this match. I will probably go get some food, or I might go do.
I'm not watching.
Yeah,
I'm not watching this at all. This is definitely smoke break, food break, with anything type of break. Won't be watching this at all.
Out of here, dog. Out of here.
They at least could have made it Brian Keith versus Hook.
Shit, I wouldn't even took Big Bill.
Yeah, exactly. Well, at least been interesting. But yeah, it's cool. I'm going with Chris Jericho, but I don't care. For the three-way, nope, because it's not a three-way anymore. It is a four-way tag team match. No, that's the ladder match. My bad, I lied. It is a three-way tag team match. Young Bucks versus FTR versus the Acclaim for the tag team championships.
What happened to the game I loved? Tag team wrestling.
Nah. Was you ain't like it was going on? One minus the Young Bucks barely defending it.
The whole essence of AEW was to reestablish tag team wrestling in its glory form, right? Main events, stuff, you know what I mean? Like, in which the tag team division does provide that, right? And this is just a preference thing too. I don't care that it's FTR, the Young Bucks, and the Acclaim. Just my interest is just, I don't care. Like I've already stated how I feel about any match between the Young Bucks and FTR. I think they are like, they're good. And that's where that stops. I think the Acclaim has overstayed where they probably should have fallen back.
Oh yeah, we should have been gotten Max Caster out of here. Free Bowens, bro. Free Anthony Bowens. He needs to be free.
Get rid of shit. The day when Bowens hits both Billy Gunn and Max Caster is going to be a monumental day.
Actually, when they both beat up Max Caster and kick him out, and it's just them two, I'd even be happy with that. Fair. Whatever gets Max Caster out of here, because he is not good in nothing.
Yeah, this is the same thing, man. Like, I feel like they had a different plan for this match. Like, I feel like the original plan was to have Motor City Machine Guns in this match as opposed to the Acclaim. But I feel like because, you know what I mean, like, they're not signed. We don't know where they're signed to, but you needed something, and people still like the Acclaim, so
You know, it would be like dope. Like, say they did sign them, and except for like adding them to the match, they just beat up FTR, and then they can't show up, and then your boys come out there and debut.
I don't like that.
Oh, you don't like it? Okay.
I do not. Because from just being they're my favorite tag team. Like they deserve so much more than just being a replacement. Like I get the vision that you're going for, but for me, I would do more of a grandioso like reveal as opposed to that.
I got you.
I see the vision. It's just for me. It's not for me.
I understand. Hey man,
yeah.
It's all good. Who do you got winning this?
Ugh. I got to pick.
You do have to pick somebody.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the Acclaim.
The Acclaim get their belts back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Acclaim. Because at least it'd be different than FTR and the Bucks.
I am gonna go with the Young Bucks because I think they're gonna retain it. Damn. And it's gonna be more of the same.
It's nasty work, man. Nasty work.
In a 4-way London ladder match for the AEW World Trios Championship, it is the Patriarchy versus Bang Bang Gang versus House of Black versus Team to be determined later.
So who's the team to be determined?
I told you who I want.
I do not remember.
United Empire.
So Kyle Fletcher, Mark Davis,
Fletcher, and my boy O'Khan. Or you can do Jeff Cobb.
Oh, okay. I like it.
I mean, it's probably not gonna happen, but
so the original. It looks like the original team was supposed to be Death Triangle, which in all reality, a deal could be made and it could still be Death Triangle, right? It probably won't be.
It's not looking like it, at least.
Nah.
My man said AEW is his president.
Yeah, man, that's legal. You know what I mean? Like you can't. You can't just be out here like, oh, I'm in Orlando for the PC. Like you.
Yeah, I know.
You got to deny it, man.
Deny.
I would go with Pac and Aussie Open being the surprise team. If you're gonna link Pac up with somebody, because it's wild that Pac, if he's not gonna be I'm pretty sure he'll be in the Battle Royal, but if he's not in the Battle Royal, not having Pac on the card is kind of insane.
Malpractice, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. So I want him to be a part of the card in some fashion. It could be Private Party and Scorpio Sky, since they did. I don't know if you saw that segment.
If it happened on Rampage or Collision, I did not.
Yeah, you go and watch that because there was a segment that Scorpio Sky wanted to talk to Private Party about a serious matter. So it could be them, could be Top Flight. So
I would love to see Light Flight in that match.
I would love to see my sons out here shining. You know what I mean?
I would actually the people that you said before put an STP in this match.
Once again, like you cater it to the hometown, like Anthony Ogogo, like that's his country. And then I'm always down for Lee Moriarty and Shane Taylor getting that shine. So, there's plenty of opportunities you could go with. It's not a given that the fourth team is the team that's going to win this match.
It is that.
So if I had to pick, my heart is telling me that it's going to be the fourth team.
That's what you go with?
That's what I said, yes.
Same. I was also going to go with I was hoping that you were going to change. But
no.
You did not. And the final match.
They're not doing They're not doing Okada and Claudio?
At the moment, it's not up here.
It's gonna happen. That match is gonna happen.
That's on Dynamite. That's on Dynamite before. That's on Cardiff. Okay. Yeah, it's the
Dynamite's gonna be in Cardiff?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That's the go home show.
Can we talk about that match real quick though?
Of course, go for it.
Yeah, and IG's gone too.
I see it, brother. Yeah. I see it. You know, it's an hour. They be hating.
Yeah, no, I think I'm very excited for that match, Claudio and Okada. I think they're going to have a tremendous match. And now that I know it's in Cardiff as opposed to Wembley, I would have put this match on in Wembley, but I think Claudio and Okada are going to tear the house down.
100%. I'm about to say that's a match you give like a good strong 30 minutes to. That's how I feel. Give it an hour for real. They can put everything else in.
Give them the last 40 minutes. They be straight. Give them the last 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm currently fixing IG for this.
So the last match.
Yup.
World title, Swerve, American Dragon, title versus career.
Yes. How you feeling, man? How you feeling? Because earlier in the day, you were coming over to my side, the side that sees this being the last in-ring match for the American Dragon.
It was like I told you. I am just staying for a little bit. I'm leaving on the idea that Brian is. It's a combination of a lot of things. Number one, I am definitely in denial that this is Bryan Danielson's last match. Because number one, it is very insane that in a calendar year that you see a Sting retirement and you see a Bryan Danielson retirement.
Hey man, those some heavy hitters you losing right there.
So, you know what I mean? Like he had the video package, the Green Day song.
Good riddance. Great song.
Tremendous song. Tremendous
song. Did you see that's what he wanted at his played at his funeral?
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. And then it's very like back and forth because you got Eddie Kingston doing the promo talking about how like, yo, like this is not the Bryan Danielson with the fire in him. Like this is a Bryan Danielson that wants to lose.
Mm-hmm. Against a Swerve that will do anything to win.
And usually, like, but I think that's the story of the match. Like, when the time comes, like, what can Swerve do to a Bryan Danielson that doesn't want to lose either? Because the moment of the match will switch, right? That moment is going to switch, and that fire in Bryan is going to come out of him. And like Swerve hasn't been put against that type of that level of Bryan Danielson.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're not talking like when you talk about like the wrestling machine, like the American Dragon, like it's like there's nobody better. So is Swerve ready for that? Can Swerve handle that? Is like because we're talking about a veteran of everything. Like there won't be nothing that Swerve throws at Bryan that Bryan hasn't already seen or experienced. So to me, I think Swerve might have already been counting Bryan out.
Oh, he definitely thinks that Bryan don't got it in him. He think he will Ospreay right now. He definitely thinks that. But I believe I'm with you on the story that it's gonna come a moment where the American Dragon shows up and it's gonna be one that he's gonna like rise to the occasion and he's gonna do everything in his that he is capable of, and everything out of it, every trick in his bag, and he's gonna get over, and then all of that will happen, and then he loses, and then it's just gonna be quiet. Forbes gonna leave. Brian's gonna look up. He's gonna stand up. He's gonna look at the crowd. People are gonna come out, give the man a hand, the standing ovation he deserves, and then he goes out on his sword.
I'm gonna be like that dude who's a big Roman Reigns fan.
Oh,
be in my room standing, just sad.
Dog, I'm still mad that what you call it? That for that video, it cuts off like right before Roman gets kicked. I wanted to see his reaction.
You want to see that pain in his eyes.
I did want to see the pain in his eyes. Just like we're gonna see the pain and the realization in the eyes of Bryan Danielson when he loses.
Part of me just hopes that you are wrong.
Or wrong.
Yeah.
But part of you also thinks that I also will probably be right. That it's a possibility that I'm right.
There's a strong possibility. There's a strong possibility. I like this though. I like this idea that this match you have no idea who could win. Bryan Danielson
that makes it better.
Bryan Danielson is a notorious liar.
Oh, without question.
Bryan could be feeling like, you know what I mean? Like I do think the neck injury is a real thing. And if
remember when he faked like his neck was really fucked up? And then we thought something was wrong with him. And we was out here being really sad for a second.
Man is a top tier seller. My final pick. Bryan Danielson wins the AEW World Championship.
Excellent. That's what I wanted you to do. Because Swerve is winning. And now we have the difference. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. But no, I don't know. I think All In is going to be really dope, man. I think it's going to be an amazing show.
Yeah.
Hopefully it gets them on the right track.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a good show. But fuck all that. Great news from this morning that the G1 has finally come to an end, and the winner of the G1 is Zack Sabre fucking Jr. My guy.
Mm-hmm. Yo, man, well deserved. And that is the press conference afterwards. Man, love it.
Actually, that was an old clip.
Oh, that was the old clip?
Yeah, that was from February.
Ah,
yeah.
Damn.
The clip that I sent you, right?
Yeah. I thought that.
I thought you knew that was an old clip. Yeah, that wasn't after the G1. Yeah, that was after he wrestled Bryan.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
damn.
But the echo, the sentiment still echoes the same, right? Like Bryan, like I said, I was now more comfortable with Bryan retiring off of the strength that we still have Zack Sabre Jr. Right, and I salute Zack Sabre Jr. for wanting to,
not the Key of Soul title.
I'm happy for Zack Sabre Jr. sticking with what he believes is the next evolution of his vision of pro wrestling, right? It's, if he said it in that press conference, it was very much pro wrestling is entertainment, but it is still a sport. Him having the G1, boom, gives him that opportunity. Now, he does not want the world title shot at Wrestle Kingdom. He wants it at King of Pro Wrestling in October.
Yep. He said he wants his shot soon. He ain't waiting till January.
So what we feeling? How we feeling?
I'm here for it. Why wait? Why not be one of the things that's better than winning the belt at Wrestle Kingdom is walking in as the champion at Wrestle Kingdom and retaining and then at the end of the show, it is still you as you conquered the mountain, and the confetti and everything falls down as you are proclaimed the real number one in your company.
Well, also keep in mind that the week after King of Pro Wrestling is the New Japan show in England at Royal Quest. So I can't think of no better way of him winning the title and then his first defense being at Royal Quest. So,
like, bringing that belt into to his homeland.
And then on top of that, get that shit off. Like, Naito is banged up. Get him out of here.
Like, yeah, it's time. It's time. Yeah. He's another one that needs to go into that light.
The light, the darkness. Just get away. Get 100% away from my television screen.
Not here to see Naito ever again.
I'm good. It's like a Kota Ibushi. I'm good.
Damn. I don't know if I think he's as bad as Kota, but I do feel the same sentiment. Yes.
That nigga might be worse.
Who?
Naito. Naito might
be
worse. Kota, yeah.
I don't know, bro. I've seen Kota's matches.
When was the last full Naito match you watched?
It was. I saw one of the G1 matches, which was not good. Not good. You know, I can't tell you. I'll put it this way: I can't tell you the last good Naito match I watched.
At least Kota will give you a flip.
Does he?
Kota still will give you a flip.
I mean, is it good though?
It gets the crowd popping.
Okay, hey, that's fine.
What does Naito give you? Exactly.
Washed. Being washed.
Now I will say, Zack Sabre Jr. wins the IWGP title, then you will start hearing a lot more New Japan on this program. I have absolutely stopped watching New Japan. There used to be a time on this podcast we would regularly cover New Japan
weekly.
I don't know when that's
like. That was like your beat. That was the thing when we all used to have like one like promotion that we would like focus on, and New Japan was yours for a very long time. And when did your love for New Japan or interest rather go diminish?
For me?
Yeah, for you.
Ooh. I'm gonna say it was definitely around the pandemic, or at least a year after the pandemic.
Was it when Evil won?
That definitely kickstarted a lot of it. That definitely kickstarted it.
Oh man, I still remember when I woke up. You guys saw your text. She was like, "You say you'll never guess who won, who's the champion." I was like, "You, it can't be that wild." Then you showed me a picture of Evil, and I said, "Get the fuck out of here."
I was at that was a nasty time. But it's like AEW, like New Japan has. I think that building the promotion right now around Zack Sabre Jr. is the smart thing to do, right? I will give 100% shout out to Yoda because he proved in the G1 final, like out of all the young talent that they have, he's the next after, like he's above Shota Umino, Ren Narita. Like he's got it figured out, right?
Can my son come back, please? Can he please come back?
You know how I feel. Like Takesha should absolutely be the ace. Yeah, he should be the ace of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Now that man they ain't
treating that man right.
Now that man has to go back to Don Callis.
Disgusted.
And what about
I know he didn't want to get back on that plane.
What about for the 4-way ladder match? What about Takesha and Aussie Open?
Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. I like that.
Not too bad, right? Not too bad.
Yeah. And if they won, that'd be awesome.
If Zack Sabre Jr. wins the IWGP World Title, how long would you have him hold it?
Until Wrestle Kingdom next year.
In 2025?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I want him to have a nice long reign. Because I view
Zack Sabre Jr.
not 2025.
2026.
My bad.
Okay. I was about to be like, you want him to have the title from October to January?
No. Nah, my bad. I said that wrong.
Okay.
From next Wrestle Kingdom. The one
I think that's
2026.
I think that's fair. It gives New Japan with Gato, if he gets his shit together, actually builds this. Listen, there was also a time on this podcast I would criticize a lot of what Gato would do. I miss those days. Those days might be coming back.
When you cared?
When I cared.
I understand, bro.
But that, you know what? That's the how this should be. Like, there should be somebody that gives you a reason to want to tune in. And like I said, I love Zack Sabre Jr. So him having the world title, that gives me an incentive to want to see what he does with it, right? Mm-hmm. Because if he wins, right, it gives a whole opportunity. Like, who does he wrestle at Wrestle Kingdom? You know what I mean? Like, who does he defend the title the next night at the AEW show that they're doing?
You know, I totally forgot about that show.
A lot of people did.
Totally forgot that's the next night. Man. Okay, well, hey. Hopefully they come up swinging with that card there. But nah, you have any closing words on our boy Zach?
I'm just happy for my man, dog. Yes.
And I don't appreciate these people, these detractors out here talking about like he can't carry, like he can't be like the face of the company and whatnot.
You, like I said earlier, if you are a fan of puroresu and you say that a match or something is a terrible decision, I already know for a fact it was probably the right decision to make. Mm-hmm. So these are from people that have terrible takes.
You aren't wrong. So to go to WWE on Friday, we'll start off with our man, the OTC, Roman Reigns. Looked like he was about to get his ufalali back. He had it around his neck.
Shit.
Man looked so happy.
Man turned into Thanos.
Like he charged up for a second, but before he can get all his powers back, got kicked into next week by a returning Jacob Fatu. And they then beat that man ass.
Roman needed that ass whooping. Sometimes you gotta humble people. Like,
dog, I think this should only be the beginning of the ass whoopings for Roman.
Roman ain't got no friends. He's isolated all of his family.
Like, dog, you thought Jay had it bad when he got out the bloodline? Nah, Roman about to go through it because ain't nobody about to be there to save him.
You know what I like though? There was a segment during SmackDown that I think tied this story in beautifully. It was with Tama and Solo, and Solo practically said if Roman puts that Ulafala on, that Tama will acknowledge Roman and Solo will acknowledge Roman. So it's like you're putting respect on whoever has the Ulafala, right?
Yep.
And I think that's like a dope little detail in like this story. Like the story is that Ulafala, right?
It's like a title.
Shit, for real, is bigger than the title because of the
head of the family.
Yeah, we talking about like from a legit significance of what that actually means. So I like that is a major focal point and the respect that it carries. it definitely highlights that Solo not built for this game because Solo's using it for the wrong reasons.
He was always the imposter. That's what made the story good.
Yeah.
He wasn't meant for this. He just tried to pick up the ball when it was dropped. That's all. He was never supposed to be the actual real tribal chief in this, where he's like respected by the elders and everything. The moment the real one come,
he probably good to just talk to Roman like after Mania, like, hey man, like if you don't mind, let me try to get this rolling for you. If you want to just give me the Ulu fall back, you're not gonna be on TV anyway. You know what I mean? Communication.
Nah, he was a usurper like Mufasa.
Weak ass.
Oh man,
movie's gonna
but
be
not
terrible.
Okay. Just talk about the movie just for 1 second. I had no intention of I had no interest, no nothing about wanting to watch that movie. I will say the trailer at least makes me want to watch the movie.
Yes. It's just like, so you mean to tell me this nigga
he's a usurper? Yeah.
It just in like the in lineage form, like by that account, like he can't, like Scar was 100% right. Like Mufasa cannot lay claim that he's the king because he's not of the like actual bloodline. He's an adopted child.
Agreed.
So
what happens in that movie that made them go against Scar? That's what I need to know now. Like something had to happen. He had to be on some crazy function.
From the trailer, it looks like everything was good.
I know, but they ain't show everything in the trailer.
Oh no, man.
There has to be.
You already know how I feel about the Lion King in general, anyway.
I know that it's
there's nothing. There's nothing positive I'm ever going to spin out of the story.
Oh, nah, that is one of my favorite Disney movies ever. Yeah, I love the Lion King. It has my favorite Disney song ever.
Oh yeah, Be Prepared.
Absolutely, a classic.
Yeah,
which sounds even better after watching the trailer.
Yes, yeah. But to go back to Roman and Solo, it's very apparent that Roman, and you know what I mean, like Roman hasn't even spoke yet, which I think has been a great touch. But the fear, it lies within Jacob Fatu and what Jacob Fatu can do. You know what I mean? Don't let that nigga touch the Ulu Fala.
He really gonna be Thanos.
Oh my god.
You know what'd be crazy? Like he has a chance to get it, and he don't even want it. He just wants to destroy people.
I like that. I would like that. That'd be dope.
Yeah, like he don't care about that thing. He just want to beat people down.
Paul Heyman said earlier that they're now just getting to the third inning of the Bloodline story.
I saw that.
It's been great television, so I'm not upset with how long this story, the probability of how long it can go.
It'd just been nice if he'd have said like the fifth or sixth inning. Then I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. That means there's an ending in sight.
No, because once we get through the Solo arc, then you got the Tongan arc.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, then we'll probably have a colonizer arc.
Oh, is that Sammy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sammy comes back. I feel you. I feel you. Oh, man. So, I know we talked about it like off the pipes, but when do we get Roman versus Jacob?
Oh, Bad Blood would be good. Bad Blood would be good.
Mm-hmm.
And Jacob wins.
Oh, he has to win. What's the point of him losing?
Or maybe, like, once again, you hold off the singles match, like you do Roman and Solo at Bad Blood, and then Jacob pins Roman in War Games.
Okay. Because I feel like we still got to solidify like the Bloodline 2.0 some more. Like them winning War Games when they all come together, I think that'd be perfect way to do it.
When do you think The Rock becomes reintroduced?
I would assume closer, like at least next year, like closer to Rumble.
Okay,
yeah. Because you got to think after Elimination Chamber, we have an even longer wait between the Elimination Chamber and Mania.
And I'm perfectly cool with that. I was thinking about that earlier this week, like how much I loved the build to WrestleMania this year.
Yeah,
and like how it really genuinely felt like every show like couldn't
must
be
watch.
Yeah,
must watch television.
And I have no doubt like they gonna go big for Vegas. So I already know just the build up, from the build up of Mania or Rumble to WrestleMania is gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be the best. And you're in the Netflix era at that point.
Yeah. When's the Netflix joint start?
January.
Okay.
The beginning of January.
Okay, bet. Yeah. Ah, man, it's gonna be dope.
Top tier, man. Top tier.
It's gonna be a great time. Let's see. Do we have anything else?
Oh, I just wanted to cover Triplemania, and then that's all I got.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
The hilarity of AAA. I will preference. I don't watch AAA like that. I just started recently getting into CMLL. You know what I mean? A far superior promotion. But AAA, they had Triplemania last night, and man, just hilarious, just hilarity from start to finish. You had yeah. Well, first, a bright spot for me was Mark Jindrak returning, right? And are you familiar with Jindrak in Mexico?
No, I am not familiar.
Okay, so the significance of it, right, is in Mexico, Mark Jindrak, his ring name is Marco Corleone, right? And he was a legit star in Mexico. Like, he speaks fluent Spanish. He was on a whole bunch of soap operas. He was a main eventer there. Like, I think he lives in Mexico. Like, he became one of the top guys. So like his appearance last night was not out the realm of like, oh, what is he doing here? It's like a genuine surprise that he was there. Still looks great at 47. I was always a big Mark Jindrak fan. So it was dope to see him make that return.
Mm-hmm.
But
I know what I laughed at.
What did you laugh at, sir?
I laughed at a certain WWE Hall of Famer showing up in Mexico, and he somehow somehow they let him in.
That fit he had on was crazy too.
Yo, man looked like Undertaker. man went in Mark's closet and said, "Let me borrow this real quick."
Yeah, he was out here looking crazy. Mind you, the main event was Nick Nemeth defending their title, the Mega Championship that was held by Kenny Omega, Vikingo. It was Nick Nemeth and Alberto Del Rio.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Nick Nemeth. Shout out to Nick. I'm not rooting for no damn Del Rio.
Matt Riddle is their cruiserweight champion now.
Yes, he is.
And my personal favorite, the Maharaja, Raj Desi, Jinder Mahal, and Satnam Singh with Jeff Jarrett. They won the tag team. They won the tag team titles. See, that's how you lock me in. You know what I mean? You do shit like this.
You got Jeff Jarrett out there on your TV screen. That's how you do it.
Jeff Jarrett. Look, Jinder Mahal and Satnam Singh as a tag team. Like, bring that to America. That's what we need to see.
I'm sure I wouldn't be surprised if I see them in AEW at some point.
I'd rather take Raj Desi over Jay Lethal.
Yeah. I can't complain there.
Not at all.
Because what has Jay Lethal really done lately?
He's there. You know what I mean? You know how some people just gotta you just gotta have a body there.
Body's
probably because he's good friends with Jeff Jarrett.
Hey, being friends with people will get you far in this life.
It will. It'll get you places.
Every single time, man. Every single time.
But yeah, that's all I have for on my docket.
Yeah, that is all I have. Hey, look at the time, bro. Look at us.
I'm about to go straight to bed.
It's all good. But hey, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram at Raleoftheleaf. Follow 2 pod pages at bgwpod on both platforms.
You can find me at Twitter, PoeticScotland. You can find me on Instagram and YouTube, Scotland_Underwood.
You can find DMac at DMacTardy on all social platforms.
And then, of course, find the good man, my man. Love, bro.
Shout out to Lorenzo.
Love. And, of course, you can find Chaz OB at my_man_Zoe on X and Chaz_Zoe_B on Instagram. Go follow the amazing videos that he's been putting up.
Yes.
Yeah, yep.
The visionary, man.
That's all he does, man. Next week, of course, will be all in. We will still be doing a show immediately afterwards, or at least sometime shortly after the show is over.
Time after, yeah.
Of course, we're about to enter football season. So, of course, times will probably differ depending on who's playing and whatnot. The goal, though, will not to be miss any shows. Is just.
Of course, it's the goal, bro. We got this.
Yeah. Shit, we've been doing it for
many years
now. So
made it work.
Yeah. So some cases, Nolo probably will not be on the pod because Dallas is playing a Sunday night. So,
hey, I'll put it this way: I will be here every single time.
You won't be paying attention.
I'll pay attention.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pay attention.
I was gonna say, you're more than welcome to take some a show off when the team is playing.
I'll put it this way: I will see who shows up.
Fair. Nah, I respect that.
Indeed. If it's all three of y'all, bet I'm out. I'll be like, y'all got it. if it's like it don't happen, it's just me and you, then I'll be here because
respect.
You know how this is. Peninsula Heat, baby. I ain't never gonna leave you hanging.
Yeah. I will be here because I do not watch American football. So
you don't.
I will be tapped in. Luckily all my sports happen on Saturdays. So
and the ones that do happen on Sunday, they be like in the morning.
I know, and I love it. It's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, unless we got anything else on the road to 174.
Yep.
We are. Before we rock.
Yep.
Thank you to everybody who has subscribed to us on YouTube. We just hit 100 subscribers sometime past week. I think we're at 101 now. Sincerely, from the bottom of our hearts, we really appreciate anybody that has tapped in with us. Like I said, us being visual has extended, given us plenty of shelf life. So thank you to everybody that is tuned in right now, has been tapping in with us, the long-term listeners and viewers, people that are now just discovering us. From the bottom of my heart, we genuinely mean it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I deeply appreciate every single last one of you. And yeah, man, the first 100's always the hardest. And it was beautiful to get there. And it's been a wonderful journey going on this. And I'm happy that y'all going on it with us. So thank you. Thank you for everything.
So please, if you like what we're doing, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe so you don't miss out on an episode of BGW. But until then, we are out.
Peace out to my world.
And what does Chaz say?
At the end of the day,
the day got a fucking end.
got a fucking end.